Hey there, science fans! Today we're diving into the fascinating world of acids and bases. They might sound like stuff you only find in a lab, but guess what? They're all around us. From the food we eat to the soap we use, acids and bases play a crucial role in our everyday lives. Ever tasted a tangy lemon? That's citric acid at work. Use baking soda for a science project or to make a cake rise. That's a base in action. Acids and bases are like two sides of the same coin. They have different properties and behave in opposite ways, but they're both super important in understanding the chemistry of our world. Get ready for a wild ride as we explore the ins and outs of these chemical champions. So buckle up, science explorers, as we unravel the mysteries of acids and bases and discover how these powerful substances shape our world. Let's start with the basics. What exactly are acids and bases? Acids are like the Sour Patch Kids of the chemistry world. They have a tangy, sour taste, like the citric acid in lemons and oranges. Acids can be corrosive, meaning they can eat away at certain materials. Think about how lemon juice can make metal tarnish faster. That's the acid at work. Now on to bases. Bases are the opposite of acids. They're slippery to the touch and have a bitter taste. You know how soap feels slick on your hands? That's because soap is a base. Bases can neutralize acids, which means they can cancel out the effects of an acid. For example, if you spill lemon juice and acid on the counter, you might use baking soda, a base, to help clean it up. Scientists have a cool tool to measure how acidic or basic something is: the pH scale. It goes from 0 to 14, with 7 being neutral. Anything below 7 is acidic and anything above 7 is basic or alkaline. The lower the pH number, the stronger the acid. For example, battery acid, which has a pH of around 0, is super strong and dangerous. The higher the pH number, the stronger the base. Bleach, with a pH of around 13, is a strong base. Water is neutral and sits right in the middle of the pH scale at 7. Neutralization, the balancing act of acids and bases. One of the coolest things about acids and bases is how they can react with each other in a process called neutralization. Remember how we said bases can cancel out acids? That's neutralization in action. When an acid and a base mix, they neutralize each other, producing water and a salt. It's like a chemical handshake where they agree to become neutral together. Neutralization is super important in our bodies. Our stomachs produce hydrochloric acid to help digest food, but too much acid can cause heartburn. That's where antacids come in. Antacids contain bases that neutralize the excess acid in our stomachs, providing relief. Pretty neat, huh? Acids and bases in our lives, from kitchen to industry. Acids and bases are like the unsung heroes of our world. They're everywhere, working behind the scenes to make our lives better. In the kitchen, we use baking soda, a base, to make cakes rise, and vinegar, and acid, for pickling. In medicine, acids and bases are used in everything from antacids to aspirin. Farmers use them to adjust the pH of soil to help crops grow. And in industries, they're used to make all sorts of products, from fertilizers to plastics. Want to see an acid-base reaction in action? Try this fun experiment at home. Mix baking soda and vinegar, and watch what happens. You'll see lots of fizzing and bubbling as the two react and neutralize each other. Just be sure to do this experiment with a grown-up and wear safety goggles. Remember, science is fun, but safety always comes first.